There's no such thing as dark white.
Oh, my bad. I got traded by your boy, so. My bad.
Whose boy? That's Isaiah's boy.
I did not trade.
That's Isaiah's friend. Ray had to stop playing with him. I got traded by your boy.
That's a lot of former time.
Has he? You forgot that your boy has he traded me for Holmes.
Folks don't count. You light skinned.
So, you know, now Holmes is black, Brandon's white. Sorry.
Don't ever. No.
When we have a light skinned nigga outside, you wouldn't even make decisions. Nobody.
That's funny you should.
Disrespectful. Am I wrong?
Boy, AJ is now chilling, not a villain.
Oh my God.
Am I wrong to assume?
Sometimes I just want to smack that.
Sometimes. Yes. Eric tried not to murder him. Hey.
Oh, man, can we talk about it?
For a little bit. So I can leave it late.
Oh, you destroyed that thing. I got it.
Oh, you knew you would.
Of course.
We're just talking about your friend.
Yeah.
You know how I got traded?
Your boy.
I got traded for Holmes.
Now everybody got
I got traded for Holmes.
Everybody
And they won't accept that now I'm white and Holmes is black. Even though Hezzy's the one that traded us. He won't
It's
accept that.
just like when I act out.
Look, I already got one black ginger. I don't need
They
another
tell
one.
me to get like,
I already got one
they
black
me to
ginger.
know that.
I don't need another black
It's
ginger.
okay. I'm a black ginger. I accept it.
No. You know what
I'm
I'm
black
Oh.
Stuart Little. It's fine.
Black Stuart Little. That just means you're black.
You have a point.
You got a point.
That's talking about Holmes though.
Oh, that's so bad.
And we are live. Welcome to another episode of You Know What? Let me just say podcast. I'm your host, Ray. With me to my right is Father.
Back me.
Across from me is Ebony. And then we got my boy Philip.
Yeah.
And then we have Tyrell.
Villain Club for life.
Okay. When is WrestleMania?
This Sunday.
Okay. What match are y'all excited for?
I'm just
None?
I only watch NXT. I'm only excited for NXT.
You're only
Alistair
excited.
Black versus Almas is going to be fucking amazing.
That is going to be amazing.
Don't forget we have a ladder match.
Oh yeah, we do have a ladder match.
Yeah, for the North American title.
North
I was
American-
wondering when they was going to put another title in NXT.
So,
It is a new thing.
Wallace and Curry, how y'all feel about the design of that belt?
It could be better.
I didn't really look at it.
It could be better.
It could be better.
Alright.
It just looks like a belt.
Yeah. It's like, it's nothing special.
Like when I saw the UK Championship,
That thing is beautiful.
That belt
I
is
fucking
amazing.
That shit is beautiful. Hey, no, if you saw that belt, that shit is beautiful. That's
Yes.
a beautiful
And then you have the UK belt. I would put it in the same league as the tag team belts. It's like, it's a belt.
Yeah, it's a the tag team championships are some of the ugliest shits I've ever seen in my life.
I hate them.
Oh, that's what it looked like? That thing is horrendous. It's not, that one of my favorites.
But
I've definitely seen better.
no, the best tag team championships was the WWF ones. The one like from 99 and 2000.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Those things are beautiful.
Those things are
And they
really...
said World Tag Team Champions.
World Tag Team Champion.
Like those belts were official.
So nobody's excited for AJ versus Shinsuke? I know, yeah.
I've seen
The
the rest of the Kingdom. I'm just rewatching a match except in a different venue.
You don't think it's going to be better than that one?
I mean, in the WWE style, no.
You don't think they're going to let him wrestle?
Huh? No.
I think they might let him wrestle. Triple H has been taking over lately.
Nah, but for real, like, thank God Triple H is like
Taking over.
because matches have been like a lot better. Like Asuka versus Mickey James was a lot better than I thought. Like,
Yeah.
like Mickey James is really taking it to Asuka, and that's what we need. We need more matches like that because it actually shows Mickey James as a 6-time world champion instead of like a woman who's just lost to weight.
A sidekick.
Yeah, like a sidekick.
Which,
That's a short.
it has, and it's very disappointing because
Well,
that's a 6-time world champion.
Yeah, she had to replace Nia Jax, so when Nia Jax was a sidekick. Do you think she's going to win?
Yes.
I hope so.
I hope so, too.
She's going to kill Alexa Bliss.
No, but like the thing is, you know how they like to, screw people. So I feel like Alexa Bliss is gonna cheat and then like retain, which is gonna be bullshit. But it could go either way because if Nia wins, like huge babyface pop, she's gonna get her shine.
Feel good moment.
Yeah, but if Alexa Bliss wins, the amount of heat she's going to get, she's going to probably be the top heel, the top like female heel.
She's already a top female heel.
But she's going to be even more heel.
Until Sasha Banks does her heel shit.
Yeah, but I'm about to go on a rant.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Wallace.
Go ahead, Wallace.
And you know me, I love me some Sasha Banks.
Yes, you
But
do.
this-
Some heel Sasha Banks.
Yeah, but this Sasha Banks for like the past year, fuck this Sasha Banks. Let me tell you why. Every single time I see this woman, she's either crying or trying to out wrestle someone that she's wrestled before, and it's just like, you used to be so great. I saw a lot in you. You were the boss.
The legit boss.
Yeah, the legit boss. But now you're just like kids bop. I just want to be a role model for these women and just this revolution that's happening. How many times has she done that?
A lot.
Every time she's won the women's championship.
For like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
By the way, Bailey ain't shape for that.
Oh, that was the best
Bailey
line.
ain't shape for that.
I am a 4-time Raw Women's Championship. Oh yeah? How long did you hold that belt?
She got silent as hell. I can't believe she just said that to me. And then the whole
And
crowd
then-
was like,
Ooh. Oh, you knew a fight was gonna start.
I was like, oh yeah, they throwing hands.
oh, and the crowd be the best because it was like, it was
Ooh.
like they all said it in a low ass tone voice.
I'd be dead in the audience. I'd be like,
Because her longest reign like 20 days.
How you gonna let Bailey of all people shade you?
Oh shit.
Bailey's like the nicest person ever. Is that what they
Yeah, this is Xavier.
That's how you know she deserved it. It's not the fact. It's not what you did. It's the fact that you smiled after you did it.
Yeah, you knew you caught
I
him.
was down on that floor, and to see you on top of me with that smile, it really, really, really got to me. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat. All I saw was that face.
I couldn't wrestle alongside you because every time I looked at you, I saw that smile.
That ass
Mr.
beat.
Fabolous.
Yo, she beat Sasha's ass.
She did. He did beat the.
She was waiting.
She beat the shit out of Sasha.
I'm not gonna lie, when Sasha went, raise my hand. Like she was out there, I was like, oh.
See, that's the Sasha we need.
Yeah, that was like,
See, I don't want. See, like face Sasha, she might call herself a boss, but heel Sasha was that bitch. Like she's NXT Sasha, NXT heel Sasha. You can't tell her shit.
Oh,
The
yeah.
amount of shit she was talking to her opponents.
Was she the most disrespectful character?
The most
Came out there-
She stepped on Bailey's fingers.
She was standing on Becky's head.
oh, when she took that little girl's with the glasses or the beanie out, and then put her hair in the bun.
Oh
the
yeah, when
NXT
she
one,
snatched up the child's shit and wore it, and then threw it away,
and then made her cry. I was like,
and then mocked her for crying.
I think that's when I said I love you.
I was like, oh man, that's Bailey's #1 fan.
When she was wearing Charlotte's shirt and then vandalized it.
Right?
Instead, do it with flair. She said, "Do it like a boss," and wore it everywhere.
I need to kill Sasha back, please. For the love of God. I need unfiltered, uncensored heel Sasha Banks.
Can we do that with Bobby Roode too? Because babyface Bobby Roode is the most boring thing I have ever seen since babyface Randy Orton, and he can't woo.
He can't
Stop
win for
it.
shit.
Oh, that's good.
Woo! It looks like it hurts.
I'm not.
You can see Charlotte die a little every time he does it.
She does.
Every time she does it.
Oh,
It's
she
like,
said-
dear
I remember
God,
the first time she said, "You are terrible at it."
I've never seen it that bad.
Me either. I thought anybody could do a woo, and then
Woo!
woo,
Nah, he,
woo.
That's like Zack Ryder.
That's like Shane McMahon when he got powerbombed on that.
damn R&B song. Can you woo, woo, woo? That's what he sounds like.
Then they, what noise? He's like,
Oh gosh.
I don't know.
That was funny.
We still talking. We was talking about WrestleMania because WrestleMania coming up. We were gonna talk about the Fab situation,
like,
but I'm not gonna lie. The match I'm kind of looking forward to is the one with Braun Strowman in it because the way they've been booking.
Braun Strowman and Brain Strowman
my
against
God.
the Bar.
That's right.
That last week made my day because of Corey Gray.
Corey.
When he walked into the joint, he took a joint. He said, "Oh my God, it's Braun!" I fucking died. He said it looked just like him. It's like a spitting image. I was like, Corey's stupid.
I love Corey and I love JBL. But JBL's petty. He's like, oh, it's like sit down and call yourself a wambulance.
Wow.
Let me tell you something, Michael.
Or Corey Graves is so generic black guy number one.
Yes.
Corey Graves is generic black guy number one. Their interactions are my favorite thing.
Byron Saxton.
Byron Saxton was like, oh, with Charlotte and Oscar were standing in the ring. Byron Saxton was like, oh, this is a preview of WrestleMania. This will be the last time these women are in the ring before WrestleMania. And Corey Graves was like, no, they're not. They're going to be in the ring in 2 hours for the next match challenge.
Corey.
Hey, nah, Saxton be catching it.
He sets himself up too.
Yeah,
He does. He's
like that black guy that you just don't want to claim.
Yeah, that's why we call him generic black guy number one.
So I watched the episode. I don't know if I told you this. I watched the episode of Ride Along, and it was Michael Cole, JBL, Byron Saxton riding along together, and they left and they abandoned Byron Saxton at some random gas station. They was like, "Hey Byron, can you go out and get us something?" He was like, "Sure, guys." And then he got out, and then they just drove off. And then he came out, and he saw they was gone. He was like, "Hey, has anyone seen Michael Cole and JBL?" Meanwhile, they was at the hotel. It was like, it had to be done.
Hashtag no one likes Saxton.
Oh my God. Okay, now I guess we could talk about the Fab situation.
So for those who don't know the Fab situation, Red, why don't you explain it for the good people?
In the words of my man Casanova, punch you in your fucking, I'll knock your teeth out. I guess from what it was saying, Fab had domestically abused his wife. I heard they got secretly married for like Emily B. And it's like he hit him.
Did they get secretly married?
I heard they say that they've been secretly married for like a year now. And I guess they had a dispute that she went to LA and he found out or some shit like that. And I guess he's been abusing her because he knocked her 2 front teeth out.
Didn't he threaten her too? Like,
Well, that's when y'all saw, if anyone saw the video, that's where the father came in. He was like, why the fuck is he here? He was like, that's my daughter, you fucking coward. And then he said, I got a bullet with your name on it.
That's
So,
Fab.
yeah, that was Fab. That was it. And he caught him on camera. So when I saw that, I said, ooh. Yeah. Now he might be facing up to 10 years.
Oh.
Y'all didn't see that? That's it. Chris Brown has nothing to do, although that one meme with him talking about Freaky Friday, I'm in Chris Brown pie. That one was funny. Leave Chris Brown out of this. So what are y'all's opinions about it?
Fabolous was dead wrong. That's first and foremost.
Facts.
He was dead wrong.
Mm-hmm.
They have 3 kids together. They've been together for a long time. If you watch, I think it's Love and Hip Hop or something like that.
Yeah, Love and Hip Hop is
I mean, he was playing with her on there. You have 3 kids with this woman. And if it is true, and not allegedly, that he did knock off 2 of your front teeth, them kids are going to see this article eventually when they get older. They're going to hear about it.
Yeah.
And your kid, I feel like me, especially if you have a boy, your boys are always mama boys.
Mama's babies.
Sometimes you take for the father. If your son finds out about that, he might want to fight him. Because that's to me, that's crazy to know that your father beat your mother up and knocked her 2 front teeth out.
man.
I don't even know what I would do if my father did that to my mom. Like, I would want to kill him. That is my mommy.
Yeah.
Like, you knocked my mommy's tooth.
You are overprotective of your moms.
What? You don't even know. My mother and I right now gang up on my father in the car. Like, you don't even understand. Like, you know, he was dead wrong. And then for him to tell his wife's father, have a bullet with your name on there. Like, who wants to come around you now? Like, are you serious?
Yeah,
Who wants to come around you? I wouldn't. I wouldn't even want my daughter. Like he said, that's my mother effing daughter you talking to right there.
Yeah.
What?
yeah.
No matter how old somebody is, yeah, her father came there because you have guns in the house and you left a message. Supposedly, there's a text message talking about you're going to shoot her.
Oh yeah, he did say
He
that.
did,
too.
allegedly. But of course, we don't know because this is evidence. So sometimes I keep telling people, I said, stop listening to stuff that's on Facebook because that stuff is fake news. We don't really know. I said, but it was on the Breakfast Club, and the Breakfast Club is not going to say nothing without doing a little research. I said, trust me, it's going to come to light. I said, you're going to see. I said, but a lot of these black dudes they're pissing me off because they're defending Fab with his nonsense. I don't like tearing down my own people, but sometimes you got to tear down your own people. What he did was dead wrong. And for dudes to come on here talking about something, well, what did she do? What did she do to deserve that? Are you serious? What did she do to deserve? That's your wife. And then you got dudes talking about something. Well, sometimes bees need to get their A whooped. And I went to high school with this dude. I was like, wow. So if your father knocked your mother out, what you gonna do now? You gonna want to kill your father, right? I said, no. He was dead wrong. Point blank, he was dead wrong.
That was basically my Instagram post. I don't know if most people have seen it, but I did state that no matter how you spend this, Fab was in the wrong. I'd still do. I don't know. I think there's a part of me that still want to know how that all what made him do it. I don't know, because I've told people, for some reason I find domestic violence cases interesting from a psychology part, because I never know what ticks off people to make them just go hitting women. And I'm not for hitting women at all, but it's just I try to figure out what makes people go over there. Because you obviously know as a man you're physically stronger than a woman. You don't really need to be putting hands on a woman like that. So
I will say though, I'm sorry, I grew up with a mother who told me no matter who puts their hands on you, you hit them back. But in situations like this, to me, it's if she's not beating you up, I don't see the need to beat her up. You know what I mean? If she punches you in your face, slap her back. Yo, you bugging out. You just punched me in my freaking nose, and I'm bleeding. Because sometimes, I always tell people, I say, unless the girl is straight up bodying you, that's the only time I feel it's one-on-one now. Yeah. If she straight punches you in the nose and you're just broken or something, you might want to punch her back or slap her back. But you know what? When this girlfriend or wife, unless she's straight up jacking you up, I feel it's maybe grab her up or snatch her up and be like, yo, you better chill out. You're doing too much. You better chill out. But I don't, because I don't condone men hitting women. But it's always
it's that gray area.
It's happening. If a Ronda Rousey is out in the street and she stomachs you, you might not want to square up. Yeah. But you might want to, because she might Superman punch you.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, no. I like you said, I like to know both sides.
Yeah.
Because, I can understand, you just so pissed off, you might just hit her, you're not even realizing. Yeah. But from how I see Fab, and from the past, and how he was acting out there, I'm nah, he deliberately knocked her front teeth out, I think.
What'd you think, Wallace?
Like I said, it is interesting, because I ain't really think Fab like that, because he's not a dude that's in the news like that. He's pretty quiet.
Yeah.
For the most part. So when I saw it, I was shocked. I was wait a minute, Fab? I thought Fab every time I see Fab, he chilling.
Okay.
Right. So.
Yeah, that's surprising.
Yeah, and then I'm reading more about the cases and what you said about dudes sticking up for him and shit. Oh, let me tell you, we got a lot of them.
So many.
Oh. Sometimes I be wanting to just hold my tongue, because like on Twitter, like if I say something, I'm gonna get suspended. Because like people starting to report me now. You know what I'm saying? So
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
like
Lord.
last time I got reported because I was talking about the little situation in South Africa, and some white dude got real triggered that I was signing with the black folks, and it, like I couldn't tweet for 24 hours.
Oh.
So he did. So like, yeah, on Twitter I was seeing dudes, and they was like, "Damn, dude, like, you know, Fab got hands or whatever," and I'm like, "It's not really a situation to be playing with. You know? There's children involved. Like, you can't really be memeing about this stuff. Like, that's someone's life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And not only that, like people are like, this is an entire family because the woman's father is involved. The children know about it. It's all over the news. Like, your father looking crazy. He might face up to 3 to 5 years. Like y'all just looking real crazy right now, you know. And if the fact that it got escalated up to that point, like I said, it is interesting, and you do want to see both sides. And no matter what, Fab was in the wrong, but I'm also interested in how like we move on from this, because now like let's say 3 years from now, right? This whole ordeal is over. Like Emily B forgives him or whatever, and like they still together, and the children, they're all like just going strong. Like Fab is demonized basically for life now.
Oh yeah.
Just like Chris Brown. Like when he did that whole shit, that shit was like what, more than 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Shit was like
That was
That's about 10
8
years,
years
right?
ago.
Yeah.
Oh, 8 years.
Oh no.
It's about 10.
That was like in
like
08.
10 years ago, and he's still getting demonized to this day. Even when Chris,
Because he keep fucking up. I'm sorry.
I did bring up Chris Brown. That's my fault. But
I mean, it was a perfect example, but Brandon don't like Chris Brown, obviously.
That photo set didn't help.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really.
Restraining orders didn't help either.
Ooh, you right.
Anytime your ex gotta get a restraining order on you, you're doing too much.
Poor Karuchi.
Poker Caruso.
She cannot have a regular life.
Stealing niggas' art don't help either.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that post, I ain't like that post, but
You know
we're
what?
not
Let me
about to
just
go
say.
on that.
We all agree with you, Brandon.
We all agree.
You.
I know.
It
but, yeah, but like he's still getting demonized to this day. So like whether it's good or it's not good, that man is gonna be demonized for life. And like Emily B, sad to say, is always gonna be like the victim. You understand? So like they're always gonna paint her in that like, oh, you know, you had a history of domestic violence. You know, like that kind of condescending ass tone that like a lot of people who have dealt with that really don't fucking like. Like, but like they portray it all over the media, especially if she's like a woman of color. Like they especially gonna do that because they always want to put. They always like imagery is very important. Like people glued to their phones, people glued to their TVs and shit. So when certain shit gets propped up, you gonna have certain images of certain people. That's why the whole the black woman is angry shit is like has been there forever. That's why black men are just inherently violent. That's always been there because like the images keep portraying and shit. So what happens after is what's going to be most interesting for me because, like I said, he's going to be demonized for life for this, and it would be up to whether she would want to continue with the relationship and work it out, or for the sake of the children, like because you have all these different factors and shit. So I'm a wait and see type of guy. All this shit's shit is hot right now, but let's wait till it's simmer down.
Okay. How you feel, Ebony?
Well, I feel as though, because I was on Twitter a lot, like, when that situation happened, too, and I was just seeing the fact that so many people were standing up for him, which was crazy. And it was even some females, too, that were really standing up for him.
I saw one or two.
Yeah, I saw a few, and I was just like, you seriously think that it's okay, like, just because, I think they were fans of him. I'm a fan of his music, like, he's talented. I'm not going to take that away from him, but I know that in this situation, he was wrong for that. And I was talking back and forth with one of my friends because she really loves him. She was just like, well, I mean, did she do anything to deserve it? I was asking questions like that, and I was just like, why are you, like, really?
Well, I can understand why people do that. From a person who grew up in a domestic house, where the woman was the starter of most of those fights, it'd be like that. But my aunt only did it because she knew the dude she messing with wouldn't hit her back. I mean, she done pull knives out on him, on it. So sometimes I might go like that. What's the situation? did the chick hit on first, but that's not always the case. Mostly dudes are shitbags anyway.
Yeah.
So,
But to grow up in a household like that, I'm sorry.
because you brought up a good point. Because I was going to ask. So, what are y'all thinking? Like y'all perspective? Like, okay, let's say a female, she like for instance pulls a knife out on you.
I'm gonna punch her in the face.
Is that
I'm sorry.
deserving
I'm
a
not sorry.
punch to the face?
That's a punch in the face because pulling a knife or a weapon shows, or using anything with a weapon shows you have no regard
Yeah.
of my life or my well-being. Much as you gonna say you love me, all that. Pull a knife out.
You don't know what's going to go down. You don't know if it's a threat or if it's a promise.
It's fair game at that point.
Yeah.
If you could walk away, I always tell you to walk away. But if you feel like you're trapped and you can't walk away, yeah, you go ahead, go upside her head if she has a knife on her. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to be funny.
And like you can really tell, like there'll be some dudes out there that be in these situations that really don't want to hit that woman. Like there's because like there was dudes who, like you know that saying, like when like if she's getting real hostile, walk away. But if she's chasing you, like just pop her in the dome piece, like. And you really don't want to.
Yeah.
It's like you really, really don't want to. Like, you know, like especially if you got like sisters, you got aunts that's like really close to you and shit. You really don't want to do it, but sometimes it just gets to that point, and you wish it don't get to that point, and then,
You know, situations like these always bring me back, like make me think of the same video, and it was like a while ago, but I know y'all know what I'm talking about. It was the bus driver.
Oh yeah,
A bus driver uppercut?
That was the loudest uppercut.
It was just like
You heard that.
I think everybody had the same thing too.
I was like, oh!
Did she spit on it?
She spit on him while he was driving, and he had a bus full of people, so he almost endangered people. That's why he pulled over, and then gave it an uppercut of a lifetime.
Threw out the bus.
didn't she throw shots at him too?
Yeah, he was throwing shots at him the entire time, and then he like, and then
She
and then I remember
she
he was
attacked him, and then she spit on him and
Yeah.
all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Cause the home dude had said it looked like someone done sliced your face up.
And she got triggered.
Yeah, she got triggered, and then she swung on him, and then.
I was like,
That was beautiful.
I feel like I replayed that
I bet
thing
you
like
did like
6,000 times.
Bully.
You know it. Villain club all day.
That's right.
That's right.
Can somebody remove me from that?
All right.
Nice team.
Okay. I also want to talk about the Stephon Clark
Oh, God.
situation.
Stephon Clark.
I don't
Oh.
know that. What is that?
That was a dude who got shot at 20 times and ate him. You know the
He got
story,
shot
right?
20 times.
No, they said it was 8.
No, 8. They shot at him 20 times.
Some hit him.
Oh, okay.
6 hit the. I think 6 hit the body, 2 hit the head, something like that.
No, sick. It was
8 shots to the
It
body.
was
8 shots
eight
to the back.
shots to the body, but I think 6 of them were in his back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 2 of them were in the front.
First of
That
all,
sounds painful.
First of all, after the 8 shots, you mean you tell him you shoot him 2 more times in the front?
That's what's crazy.
No, 2 of the shots from the front hit him.
Yeah.
No, my bad, not the front. It was the side.
Okay.
He was turning.
I was about to say, because I didn't hit it 2 in the front. I was like, that means he had to literally turn over, and they shot him 2 more times.
And then they were more upset because it was 10 minutes before they called for someone to come, and in that 10 minutes is when he died.
Is that the joint when they was like, you should have used CPR on him or something like that?
Yes.
And that's another stupid
Because it
thing.
was in that 10-minute time period is when he died.
I can never understand because I ask my father this all the time. 'Cause my father was military police, and he worked at this jail place in Montgomery County, and I'm like, why can't police who are supposed to have this accurate shooting, why can't you just shoot someone in the leg? I said, someone's going down. If you've never been shot before, you're gonna go down because that's painful.
Maybe you can kill them there too.
You can. But as a police officer, you're trained to know where to hit someone.
Oh yeah, no, you are.
Yeah.
You know where to hit them. Why do you have to go crazy and just start blasting
The
bullets?
ones who shoot too much, yes, there's a problem. 'Cause
And
there is-
I
they
mean, I
do
just
have
never
actual
understand. And
training.
then you want to, supposedly he has a gun. Okay, how many of y'all is there? y'all sitting there talking about, y'all couldn't tell him to freeze. Y'all couldn't tell him nothing else. Y'all just start, and it was nighttime at that. So y'all didn't have any other option but to shoot him 20 times. Like as if he was going off blasting y'all or something.
And worse, I blame the ones who were flying the helicopter, because they literally picked a random house where they saw someone walking in, and they said this was the guy y'all were chasing because it fit the description of who the helicopter was following and lost. And I was like, but
It wasn't.
it wasn't. You flew in an entire different direction and then picked someone in their own yard. What? It's confusing.
And what state was this in again?
California.
California.
But Cali has its issues. Cali, we all know Cali has.
Especially with the LAPD.
Cali actually has
Has a
problems
history
with
of
LAPD.
this.
History of that.
Like they have drug issues running through there. They have actual problems, mafia wise, all of that.
So in my neighborhood, I live in a safe neighborhood. Good people there. Something went down when I was like in 9th grade or 10th grade, and it was a guy with a shotgun holding a family in our neighborhood. But I didn't even know what was going on, but you just heard a lot of police. All of a sudden you're seeing FBI. I mean, the whole area was shut down. So I'm just trying to leave the neighborhood, go to my friend's house, and I'm walking, and they all had their guns out, was telling me to stop. And I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? Like, my heart's thumping, I'm listening to my music, and I'm like, they're all like this, and they're like all talking in the thing. And they said that the guy was wearing the same colored shirt I was wearing.
Oh.
But the reason why they said they wanted to double check because I looked kind of young.
Yeah. See,
And I'm
that's
like,
that's
why
the main
can't they
thing
do stuff like that? Because they could have just went off and just started shooting me. But at the same time, I guess I'm not looking kind of like a suspect, or I'm not
That's
looking like.
PG County.
But I don't know, like
PG County, they don't shoot first.
Yeah, PG.
And then ask questions. PG County actually tries to get like, hey, the hell is going on? Is this the right person? 'Cause we ain't trying to just
start
take
shooting.
anyone and have shit going on. And, I mean, no, in all honesty, like most non-corrupted most police departments that are actually right, they want the best possible outcome. They don't want a death at the end of the day, because that's a lot on both ends to deal with. That's a lot on their end and a lot on that family's end and all this other stuff. It's a lot. So no one actually wants to deal with that, except for them corrupted ones who try to do it. But it's
But
not.
some of them, I think, because I was reading a theory. Of course, you don't know who's writing these theories, but they were saying that some of the cops that do some of that grimy stuff, they get paid off.
Some do.
Or they
That's why
they get little things for doing stuff like
in
that.
certain police departments, you have to
And that's scary to know.
look into. Like, I think that's one of the conveniences why PG doesn't have that problem, because you don't have a lot of, like, you don't have a lot of people you can bamboozle that work in PG's police department, because they done seen everything. They grew up in the damn area. They seen everything. But we don't have like a lot of mafia. We don't have a lot of all that other stuff that like LAPD has, NYPD's had. All these
MS-13 was in a rise for a little bit.
But
I
they
don't know if y'all
weren't,
remember, but they weren't crazy for it.
They weren't strong enough to like infiltrate.
It was a little MS-13-ish going on.
Oh yeah, I know a couple of them.
That shit was scary.
I know a couple of them too.
Okay.
It's like,
But it all depends on. I feel like it's your general demographic that gives you an issue, because what you grew up around is what you're gonna start noticing as an adult. That's what you start picking apart the further you go on. If you're raised to fear or feel anger towards this specific type of person all the time, you're gonna keep that with you, especially if that's all you know. Next thing you know, you get sent to a whole nother police department somewhere else, and everyone's not doing what you do, and then you end up accidentally killing somebody. It's like, oh shit, what do we do?
And I know you heard about the black officer who shot that Australian woman.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to jail.
He's going to jail.
Oh, well, yeah.
Which I find that so funny. I'm like, all these white officers that's been killing these black guys, the ones who are like beyond proven innocent, a child with a toy gun, which is
12-year-old.
legal.
They got called a man, by the way, in the court.
And
they get called.
They called him the 12-year-old man.
and
Okay.
Oh.
he's not.
Exactly. Like,
And he's not
That's
in
not
jail.
how that works.
that's not how that works. The 12-year-old man was at fault when. Here's what makes me upset is that the cops literally pulled up like a drive-by for that 12-year-old. The way they pulled up was literally drove up on
Jumped out.
where the gazebo was at and immediately hopped out and shot.
The car didn't even
The
stop.
car didn't stop. Like they just hopped out, shot. I was like, it's the 12-year-old.
Did the boy hold a toy store with that? Hold up somebody with that toy
shit-
gun?
That shit
sad part was-
pisses, every time I see that shit, I
What
think
makes
pisses
me
me
more
off.
upset is the
That pisses
white
me
guy
off
who
so
called, the
much.
older white guy who called the cops even said, you can hear on the call, he was like, hey, I don't think it's a real gun, but there's a kid with a gun. I just want someone to check out.
Wasn't
what's
it
going
colored?
on." Huh?
Was the toy gun colored or like?
Yeah,
like,
it had the orange tip on it still.
Are you?
Like-
They even told him. The guy told the cops, I really don't think it's a real gun, but I just want someone to check it out, make sure
And he's
okay.
by himself in the park.
He's making sure the kid's okay. He don't care about the rest. He's like, make sure this kid is okay.
Make sure that's not a real gun he's holding.
Like, to make sure he's good. Instead of 12-year-old
Like you don't know how to
man.
talk to kids. Like, hey,
The 12-year-old man shooting up the
What
park.
you got in your hand?
12-year-old man with a
What's
gun in the
that?
park.
What's that in your hand? I hope that's not a real gun. Let me see.
Where'd you get that from?
Right.
How are you
You ever
today?
talk like that?
Right. That's what I'm just
How you
like.
get a BB gun?
I look like you know how scared a 12-year-old will be to see a cop questioning him like that. He's like, no, it's not a real gun.
Exactly.
Please.
Like, that was an insane situation.
What was that gun from in Walmart, right?
Yeah.
And look at all these arguments we're having now about guns being sold in stores and all this other stuff.
Oh yeah. You know the one thing though, there was like, I think after the Stephon Clark thing, there's been like there's been like a slew of police videos I've been seeing lately. Like the one I think I seen Brandon's show. It was like the black girl in the car and the white cop broke the glass window.
Oh, yeah, I thought that was in general, 'cause
It was that.
in general, you have to know how to deal with that situation.
Yeah, that one you had to know how to do. I thought they was both wrong in
Yeah,
that one
either way,
too.
You have to know how to deal with that situation. Like, at first, you did not need to break the window, but then again, you don't need to act like that.
Yeah, and then it was another one where the black woman, she got like 5 years just for like voting on probation.
She got 5 years. She got 5 years for voting on probation.
And it was in that same town where that guy was drunk driving and killed like a
But
bunch
at the
of
same
people.
time, where a white teenager, DUI, killed multiple people, injured some, didn't serve time for that. He served time for breaking for violating his probation. Served 2 years only 2 years of violating his probation.
But not for
But they
living.
said it was because of affluenza, which is white people's term for, oh my God, I'm so rich, I can pay you off to say that I'm too rich to know what I'm doing. Literally, how he got off.
What happened to that man who shot the black kids in the car for blasting their music too loud?
He went to jail.
He went to jail.
He went to jail?
Yeah, he went to jail.
They
For
got
how
him
long?
locked up. I don't know, but he was an old guy, so he probably got messed up in prison anyway. Because prison don't like when you mess with kids.
And then our
or women.
homegirl who did the warning shots. What was that, Florida?
Oh, they was gonna give her
Due to
60
a
years.
domestic violence case, in which she called the cops about the nigga multiple times. It was like, hey, y'all need to get him.
And
And he keeps coming to my house.
informed the cops that she had a gun.
And they still took her to jail.
Yeah, that one blew me.
I was like,
Yeah, I was
she,
like-
I'm glad she
and
got
then
off
this
though.
is in a southern
Oh,
state in
she
which
got off?
you're
She got a-
allowed
she's
to
I never heard
fire
nothing else from
warning
the story.
shots.
What else? She's not serving 60. I think she served like 3 months or something like that. She
You put her in jail for
look.
problem is-
The thing is, the fact that she got off, it was good for
But-
me.
Okay.
But she's in a
I'd rather
southern
3
state
months.
where you shouldn't serve time at all.
She shouldn't have served
Because
time
if
at
you
all.
shoot a warning shot in your house in any southern state, that's fine. You're in your house. At that point, it's like, all right, someone dies in your house that you shot them because they broke into your house.
Well,
They broke in.
Right.
they should have broken your house.
Exactly.
There's, speaking of breaking into people's house stuff, it was a case out in government class. Someone broke into someone's home while stealing their shit. while they're sleeping, right? They slipped on something and broke their ankle. Sued the people
And won.
And won the case.
Yeah,
They won.
you can do that.
Wait, I
can do that.
gotta pay somebody money
Yeah.
because they broke their ankle while they were stealing my shit
Yeah,
In my house.
in my house?
yeah. I actually remember that. I remember that.
case.
Or those kids defending the dude. So this dude. What state was this in? It was like in the South or Midwest, whatever.
Probably Florida.
Broke
'Cause
into
Florida
the
got all the
house,
weird states.
Stealing the lady's stuff. The lady shot him and at another friend, killed him. And then his little friends talking about something. You ain't have to shoot him. He was only stealing because he didn't have nothing. I'm looking at them like.
He ain't have to steal.
He didn't
He
have
did
to steal.
Because he had nothing. He didn't have anything.
Oh, I remember.
He broke into my shit.
Well, he had enough to break into my house.
This nigga broke into my
I said he couldn't break into Target,
Break
Walmart,
into a store. Damn.
stealing my fucking PS4.
I don't care if you break into a store. Damn.
That shit is $300.
Than the one at Walmart.
The way who?
I'm just saying, like.
Oh, right, okay. Shit.
I don't know what you.
He's
Why
fired
I
up.
got shit?
I'm getting so mad at some of this stuff. I'm just like, you know.
Nah, but like you get mad because it keeps fucking happening. It just keeps happening and happening, and then white people just like, oh, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? It just seems so
always
convenient
like
that the situation just happen. Like, are we watching the same shit?
Yeah.
Y'all heard what happened recently on Fox News?
Are you talking about the showerhead?
So
Oh,
black kid who's a senior in high school has a 4.68 GPA overall.
I did hear about
okay.
this.
Got accepted to 20 different colleges, including
Ivy League.
Yale,
Ivy
Princeton,
League.
and Harvard. Got full rides, and Fox
All
News
20.
Fox News had the audacity to say, "Don't you think that's a little bit obnoxious and taking away from other people?"
He's obnoxious to me.
He earned it. He earned it.
Oh, okay, yeah, because it's so.
I said,
easy.
yeah, bitch, because your little white fucking son didn't get them goddamn college acceptances, right? He's fucking obnoxious because he's fucking dark-skinned and got accepted to all the motherfucking schools that your fucking fat, white-ass child couldn't get into, right? I'm so sick of these motherfuckers always got something to fucking say. If it was some white, chippy motherfucker that lived in Georgetown, oh my God, congratulations, right? Oh,
Right.
but it's some Negro, some dark-skinned Negro that's fat, overweight, that is not cute. Oh, he's obnoxious. You couldn't apply to 5 colleges. You couldn't apply to maybe 8. I mean, if you look online, I mean, it says the most you should do is 8. I mean, that's a bit obnoxious to me. Girlfriend, sit your motherfucking ass down somewhere, okay?
First
You're
of
just
all,
jealous.
you're encouraged to apply to as many colleges as you can because there is never a guarantee that any of them are going to take you.
He could apply to 20, only got accepted to 1.
Especially, you don't have no guarantee of a full ride anywhere.
All of them gave.
All 20.
And not even that, they didn't even.
I love
You know how much money he probably spent?
this.
Because college applications are $50 to $100.
And
So
all
one boy
Ivy League,
price-
all Ivy League
What's 10 times
applications
20?
are
Let's do the
$150.
math, ma'am.
You're doing
Oh,
math.
I mean 50. 50 times 20.
My
don't
man
even
was
know.
spending that money
He's paying hella bread. No, but that goes to
to
show
prove his point.
Yeah, but no, but
$1,000.
that goes to fucking show you like
pissed me off.
this kid had support. Like he had people that loved him to push him to where he needs to be.
Oh yeah, his school and his family.
Yeah, like
Right.
this kid literally had like everything that you could ever want in a community and in a family in order to get to where he is to even get accepted to all those schools. So like when you sit there and then you call him obnoxious
On
for
live TV.
for
On
succeeding.
TV.
Like I said, we can't succeed nor can we fail.
And you're on the
Them
news,
colonizers gonna feel some type of way regardless.
And then the black chick that's next to her didn't even
They
defend
didn't
him.
even say nothing.
I said, girlfriend, what did your son get into or your daughter? Oh, one
Didn't
school,
say
right?
a word. They said.
And you're probably paying out of pocket.
This is why I like that black man from Texas that be debating that all them white people.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember. What's his name? Shit.
White
Black
Don't give me
what
mine.
y'all talking
He from
Black
Texas.
man
That
always go on Fox News and he shuts him down every time.
you've seen this shit.
I forgot.
Wait, I hope you're not talking about the officer.
No, not the not Chef Derek Carr. No, not him. It's a black dude. He always in his nice suits. It was like he did one for Trayvon Martin. He did one for school teachers and all that other stuff.
Wears eyeglasses?
He doesn't wear.
No, he's not from there.
He's from because all I know is he's from Texas and he always debating these white people and they like he gets in their ass all the time. So
Roland
that dude.
Martin is a good person to watch.
Roland Martin be going in.
He goes on.
Every
He
chance
gives
he
me
gets
these
on
looks
there,
like,
so
are you
he's
serious?
Like, let me just, I'm gonna have fun.
He's like, are you serious?
Speaking of him, I think he interviewed the dude with Howard University, the one that was scamming with that
He
$400,000.
did.
First of all, let me tell y'all how upset I am at the fact that they decided to wait until they caught word on an HBCU to come out about
That's
it.
what-
When
yeah.
the Ohio State University was also caught doing the same goddamn thing.
But no, it's not a big thing until it gets.
Wasn't
around
Ohio
like
State the one with the coach was molesting them?
No, that's Penn
that.
State.
That was Penn State.
Oh yeah, look at me trying to
They got rid of them and the mustache.
Jerry Sandusky.
bring them down. And guess what?
Rest in
guess
peace, Joe
Guess what
Paterno.
race he was?
Colonizer.
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 Okay, as much as I like to keep going, I'm gonna have to wrap this up short. So I'm gonna have everyone get their last words. We're gonna start with Wallace.
Oh man, this,
How you be so upfront and then you crawl away?
He's like, nope.
like obviously there's a lot going on right now. There's like a lot of shit going on in the news. It's like a slew of shit. We didn't even get to the YouTube shit. The girl that shot up the YouTube was also a colonizer.
Oh my god.
So much shit happening like
Wait,
all
what
at
happened
once.
with that?
No, she was sand.
Huh?
She was a sand black.
She was a sand.
Sand nigga.
Sand black.
Sand.
I didn't want to say that.
Yeah.
I understand.
So what happened with that?
Yeah, it's basically
She got a little melanin.
Yeah, she got upset, called YouTube like discriminatory, and then shot him up. So, yeah,
She felt like they was always
messing with her money.
messing with her money and her videos.
Yeah, YouTube.
Which YouTube has been known for doing.
They
Like, a lot of
monetize anyone who cusses in their videos.
Yeah,
They do. Yeah, I heard about that.
that's why like a whole bunch of people had to make new channels, just so they could get money. Because like all their old shit, they all cussing like it's uncensored, unfiltered shit. So
If you're
now
not
they had to make
Logan.
new. Yeah, but fucking. But anyway.
Oh.
Didn't he quit YouTube? No.
I thought they made him.
Oh, they made him
He
quit.
was not about to go down.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Like,
I can't.
I just always find it interesting that whenever these little situations happening, whether it's black people succeeding or whether it's us getting killed or whether just colonizers being racist like they always are, because there was that scene. Y'all saw that video with the woman in the shop, in the little shop, she was like trying to make fun of this girl for having blonde hair, and like she was like, "Why do you have blonde hair? You want to be like us so bad?" And I'm like, I had to like I was watching that on my phone and I was trying not to throw my phone because she was just trying to be us so bad, and I'm like, oh my
See,
God, I'm telling you, these people getting bold out
they
here.
are getting bold. 'cause
They're
that-
getting real bold.
I've been saying that since Donald. I said when Donald Trump getting president, you gonna see how many white
Yeah.
people get bold.
And like when these little situations happen, it's just they always. Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, that I don't see how this is an issue. Like,
You know, there was a video. It was, I think they was in a Boost Mobile or something, but it went viral like everywhere. Basically.
oh yeah, you
it
talking
was
about
two-
that woman? These like these black bitches. And they
Yeah,
got-
saying like these
fucking
black bitches are always doing something, but she couldn't even say like the whole.
Yeah, and then
thing
they
before
fucking
one
bum rushed her ass.
got
And,
her
The
ass
girl in the
mad.
pink shorts, she clocked the shit out of her.
I felt like, I mean, they didn't really have to.
She didn't really
They
have
didn't
to.
have to beat her up like that just
Yeah.
because. I mean, like she didn't put her hands on them. She didn't spit at them. I'm like, get in her face maybe, but I'm like, because sometimes I always think about then if the woman was to go sue her,
yeah.
then it would be a problem. I'm like, you don't always have to put your hands on people. You
Yeah.
know
Which
what I mean?
which is what they do. They antagonize you to get to that
They
point.
do.
Then they sue your ass.
They do.
To like get a come up. So
But at the same time, it's like, what were them girls doing? Because, sometimes our people do be.
yeah, but like yeah,
They do be starting stuff.
because like we've been through a lot. So like when you're raised with
Pennsylvania.
knowing that history and shit, and then you literally like I feel like black people, we can feel it in the air if there's racism. if there's like one shred of racism, we feel that shit. So, like
The winds have changed. It must be
so
racism.
when you feel that shit, you already on edge. So when someone tries you like that, like you gonna react some type of way. So but like in this society, that's not acceptable. Like black people been oppressed for 400 years. Where's our therapist? We never got one. So that's all I gotta say.
Ebony.
Fuck America.
Well, yeah, like with,
3 Ks.
with that situation with the boy going to college, I just don't understand. Like, it's like we can either if we succeeded, like Brandon said, if we're succeeding, it don't matter. Like, they're gonna find something to say. Like, and it's just crazy because you would think that with something that somebody who's made that great of a stride, especially like with young adults and stuff like that, you would think that they would be like, oh, you know, like, isn't this amazing? Look at how many schools they
Someone
got.
who's supposed to be an American. But
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah, and it's like they just turned him down. Like they just shot him down, talking about he's obnoxious. For what? How I don't see. I still don't see how.
Because Fox News has always been ain't shit.
Yeah. I've never liked Fox News, but I just think that's crazy. Like, it just gets annoying at this point because it's just like, what? We can't do anything.
And that's why I don't blame a lot of black people who like snap.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, you can't really blame them because we've been through a lot of shit. So like when shit just happens in your face, you just lose it.
Yeah.
Like it just angers
All
you.
right, you got 4 minutes to turn all this stuff.
I know.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Ain't got nothing.
Yeah, got nothing. All right.
I just want us to succeed and do better and love our people.
Tara, you got anything to say?
Villain Club for life.
I'm more upset that I knew you were
Okay. I guess I end this with I hope WrestleMania goes well, especially the AJ Shinsuke. I still have to watch the New Japan one before I watch that one, which I will on Friday.
Gosh, you so old. You know that match happened like
2 years ago, I know.
Not alone, Ray.
I say thank God for YouTube. Shut up. Also, I hope that all this stuff that's happening in the news, that we might have to take this L so our generation can like do better, and then like maybe they could run the world to a better place, because we might have to take this L, but they might end up winning in the future. At least that's what I hope. So and kill the coons.
Can't stand me no damn cool.
Also, Fab, you still my favorite rapper, but what you did was wrong. All right, this is You Know What? Let me just say podcast, and I'm signing off.
Villain Club.